interview before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is just a catch-up interview to see how you're doing again. So I'll explain who I am for the people who will be watching this on YouTube. So my name is Leah from the PR department of AudaCity Capital, and we're just conducting interviews with our traders to see about their progress with us and how they are doing. So my first question for you is just how are you doing and how are you finding the Funded Trader program since the last time we had an interview?
Well, the last time we had an interview was when actually I hit my first target, and then we doubled the account. So pretty much since then, the markets have been kind of like corrective and more slow, but still, I still stick in my first opinion, which is like the way that you guys got the funding together. It's kind of like relaxing and not stressful, because although you have to hit a target, you and yes, of course, like not surpass the maximum drawdown, you don't have a time to hit the target. So it's kind of like it gives you your time to pick up with the markets, and then maybe if you have like a little bit of a drawdown or the markets are more corrective, so you still don't lose the long-term connection with AudaCity and everything. So yeah.
Perfect. So have you been doing anything differently since we last had an interview? So have you discovered that maybe a new strategy works for you a bit better or anything like that?
Well, to be honest, I got into AudaCity Capital when I actually had a strategy and a proper trading plan, and like pretty much I knew what I was doing for the last 6 months. So I wanted to be ready before I actually get any funding and any fund in my hands, right? So to be honest, no, I'm trading the same all year round. Of course, we keep evolving, and like you have to adapt with the current market cycle, right? Not everything is the same. Like if you watch like 2018 or 2019, obviously there were more opportunities, more volatility, things like that. But overall, the trading plan is the same. Maybe you alter your entry criteria a little bit and you become either a little bit more conservative or a little bit more aggressive, depending on the market cycle. But I would say the strategy is the same all year round.
Great, perfect. So that's good. I feel like you're doing really good with us. You're one of our good traders as well. That is why we've had another interview with you. So my next question is, what would you say to people who are maybe want to join our Funded Trader program and who maybe think that they cannot reach their achievement or reach their target? Because I think that is a big concern with maybe people who wanted to join our program. They think that they won't be able to hit the target. They won't be able to go higher than the 15K account. So what is your experience with that and how you have coped with getting your target, and what your advice would be for these other people who maybe think that they won't be able to do that?
Well, the thing is, like, the more you focus on to the outcome, the less you're likely to hit it, right? So if your goal when joining AudaCity Capital is just to hit the first or second 10% target, I would say you have the wrong intentions, right? For me, it was the long-term sustainability and also the scalability that AudaCity Capital gives, right? Because it might be easy for someone to get his hands into the first or the second amount that you provided, so 50 or 30K. But after that, it might be difficult to scale with your own money, right? So I would say to people that want to join and they're concerned about not hitting the 10%, I would say just don't focus on that. Focus on doing what you're doing. If you have a trading plan and you know that it works, and if you have a strategy and you know that it works, that means over a long period of time, your returns are going to be positive, right? We cannot, we don't know, and we don't have to know how much returns we're going to have, but we know that over a long period of time, we're going to have those positive returns. So I would say focus on to actually building a trading plan and a strategy, or even learning a strategy from AudaCity Capital, and then apply for the funding account. But don't worry about when you're going to hit your 10% target. If you know that you're going to hit it with your training plan, then it's just a matter of time. So instead of focusing on the outcome, just focus on the processes that you can control, and then just do that. And over a long period of time, naturally, you're going to hit the first target, the second target, and the third target. And also, I would like to add that the worst thing that did happen is pretty much hit all your targets pretty fast, because like people are not like used to scaling their accounts that fast, right? So psychologically, for a trader, it's not the easiest thing to go from. It might be easy to go from 15 to 30K, but it's going to be 10 times more difficult to go from 60 to 120, for example, right? So take your time with it. At the end of the day, if you're going to do this for the rest of your life, like no rush.
Yeah, great. I agree with you, and I think that's great advice. I think that if you're in the mindset of just wanting to upscale your account, maybe you need to think about the logistics of it and your strategy, and think more as a trader instead of your account. So I totally agree.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
my last question for you is just what do you plan to do in the future with your trading, whether that be with AudaCity Capital or for yourself? Like, what do you see in the future, or what do you want to do in the future?
Well, my vision since I joined this whole trading world was kind of like having financial and geographical freedom, right? So for me, it won't be, I can't see myself working full time with someone, meaning like in a bank or like getting paid with a wage or things like that. But in terms of trading, I would say that as long as AudaCity Capital is in the game and I still do what I do without hitting 10% drawdown, which with the way that I trade is kind of like difficult. So I would say I see AudaCity Capital as a long-term investment, right? They invest into me starting small, and I invest into them, into you guys, because it's like, it's a win-win situation, right? I show my skills. AudaCity Capital has the funding, so combining together, it's going to be a win-win situation for me, right? In terms of my trading, obviously, sooner or later, I want to also grow my trading account. I'm not really interested into building any kind of like community or like people following me or things like that, because like I do believe that in terms of like the way that I learned trading, it's from a trading community and everything, right? And I couldn't be more proud of my mentors and everything. But I don't believe that for me it resonates well with my personality to actually get people and teach them. Maybe in the psychology part, but not in like technicals and building a strategy and all that stuff. So yeah, I think just kind of like trading my account and maybe a couple of founded accounts as well, and then just investing in other things like properties or whatever like makes everyone happy, like long-term investments for a more stable income.